not, but it chose me. You can hear me coming with a 6-2 humming, Guns N' Roses bumping through a 12 in the floor. I don't need me nothing but a spot out in the country. I smile when they say that I ain't me anymore. Ain't a thing changed round here but the money. You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the boy out the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line him up, turn it up and keep it running. Say whatever you want, but I'm anything but new to country. Without a doubt, I've been around. Yeah, everybody knows my name when I show up now. And I've been from New York to LA and every place in between, but they don't do it like we do it in my hometown. Try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the truck, take the boy out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So
and here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Chicago. He fields it from the 8. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. The ball's out, he lost it. Oh, but fortunately, he was able to fall on it, and they will maintain possession. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
McCarthy operating from the pistol. The next one is back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to just get this across midfield before... He's taken out of bounds. They get 22 out of that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
What is it on?
They'll air it out on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? This one flies out right around the 15-yard line. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. McCarthy looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he is on 3rd and short. Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. Finds a little room there. Gets him about 3 yards. They're up to the 43.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go. Viking 18.
To the air on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
What is on?
Out of the shotgun to give to Swift. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. Solid work on his part. Gets 7 there. It's still 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Makes it 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
What is it on?
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing
1st
game.
and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
What is up?
Off the play fake, Williams. And he'll go down here. Comes up nicely after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. A couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. Running behind center with Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
3rd and just 2 to go.
What is up? Vegas!
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Miles Price. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Completed right side to Addison. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Connects on the crosser. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings tie it up as he nails his first try of the season.
Will Reichert, the kickoff for the Vikings.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Luther Burden now on the return. Escapes the defender. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. On play action, here's Williams. Throw right side, hauled in by Komet. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. You just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Williams from the gun. Brought in right side by Moore. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. One play action. Williams gets everything he has under this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Volunteer! Bears Buckler!
Working from the gun, Williams. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's Williams again. Has him on the quick hitter. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
A little outside their comfort zone to try a field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. To the air yet again, Williams. Has his man caught by Odunze. And as he goes out of bounds, we're going to hear from our referee who the guilty party is on this flag. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. The worst time for a mistake defensively, and that awards them this 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. That's cut at the 4. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
First and goal, Swift. And he's only able to manage 1 yard. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. We'll put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Price. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 now from the 46. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Finds the in route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Here's McCarthy to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle room. You call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Taken in by Addison, left side. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. This finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings tie things up at 14.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Burden now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Burden now to return it. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Hey, we're dead even here. Two quarters, and you know exactly what that means. That means both coaching staffs emphasized coming out strong here to begin the second half. Well, that return puts you in great position to do so and maybe even take control of this game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Swift to start the drive. Continuing to move past the 45. Breaks free in the center of the field. Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take the lead right away in half number 2. Swift, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. And that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Santos now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 14. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. On the return, here's Price. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead they go with Jones. Lobbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Running back motions right. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. So they'll decline this and take the result. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Yep, already got the stop and the turnover on down, so they're just going to decline that penalty. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
Take over first and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
What is up?
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
The Vikings into the nickel for this 3rd down play. To the ground, it's Monungai. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Williams to throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. To throw, Williams. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
What is up?
Running for it, it's Swift. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And it stays a 1-possession game at 7 points.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Montez Sweat who took him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. McCarthy operating from the pistol. He put everything he's got behind it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
First down, here's Swift. And get forward about 5 yards, looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Swift gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And you just get the play off. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. It's a Roller Dudes, a touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Cairo Santos to kick off for
Santos
Chicago.
has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jones off the pistol give. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now McCarthy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
19.
Another throw here for McCarthy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. On the ground with Swift. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Working from the gun, Williams. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bears are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
They'll run now with Swift. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. Staying grounded with Swift. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Going to run again with Swift. They stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
You say too late to start, got your heart in a hand. I don't believe any of it. You say too late to start, ain't it hard in a hand. You know you're better than that. Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you're better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. I promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence. This time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve. Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. Stop, it's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that a problem.
Can't tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers.